Hi there, it's Lisa Balachi St. Romain here talking about our second reading here on this Feast of the Holy Family. So the first one was about Abraham, the first reading was about Abraham having faith that God will do. And this letter of St. Paul to the Colossians is a wonderful reading about how families should treat each other. Families first, before we try to treat our neighbors and friends and co-workers. We should treat our family just as well, right? And so St. Paul starts out, brothers and sisters. Now there are lots of commas in here. Use them, okay? Brothers and sisters. You're looking at your brothers and sisters. Put on, starts out right there. Put on as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved. Here's what I'm putting on. Heartfelt compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, bearing with one another, and forgiving one another if one has a grievance against another. There's the semicolon. That's the pause. That's the first long pause, okay, that your voice is going to go down. As the Lord has forgiven you, so you must also do. There's the period. So in this whole list, heartfelt compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience, bearing with one another, forgiving one another. Look at a different person in the congregation each time. And take your time so that we can think about heartfelt compassion. What is that for you? Kindness, when is there an example? Have that in your mind. Humility, what does that look like? Gentleness, think of a time somebody did that. And patience, hard to do. Okay? So if you keep an image of those in mind, you will do this slowly enough that the people who hear it won't just hear a list rattled off, but they too will be able to think of a time when they did or did not act that way. That's what we want, connection with the Word. Okay? As the Lord has forgiven you, so you must also do. And over all these, put on love. That is the bond of perfection. And let the peace of Christ control your hearts, the peace into which you were also called in one body. And be thankful. So there's and we've got another and so I like it to I like people to go, and here's another thing, and here's another thing, to really use that word and be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, as in all wisdom you teach and admonish one another, singing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs with gratitude in your hearts to God. So last time I read this, I was looking at the choir and well, we didn't have a choir. We had the piano player and the cantor, and I was just thinking about how they lead us in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs so that we could have gratitude in our hearts. And so that helped my voice lift up right there. And whatever you do, in word or in deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. Okay, it's going to end on a very nice high note. We're getting taught what to do, but if you take it slowly, it doesn't sound like commands to children. It sounds like sharing to fellow brothers and sisters. So have joy. God bless you and be with you.